from Southern Maryland's weather leader. This is a JB Weather Alert.
Hello and good evening. It is just after 6 o'clock, sitting at 6:15, and I'm Forecaster John Bordash, continuing to track some pretty hefty thunderstorms that are continuing to push through the region. We have several weather warnings in effect across the region this evening from these thunderstorms. The newest warning, and probably the most important warning, is a brand new flash flood warning we have in effect for parts of the region. So I want to go ahead and turn some of these layers off here, and I want to show you it's going to be this green polygon here. This includes Lexington Park, Callaway, California, Hollywood, Leonardtown, just south of Sandgates here, really along 3 Notch Road across parts of Route 4 here, Route 5. This is going to be your flash flood warning, and this is in effect until 9:15. At 6:10, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. And give me 1 second. Okay, this is for not our region. That was a new weather alert. My apologies. But Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across this warned area. Between 2 to 3 inches of rain has already fallen, and additional amounts of 1 to 2 inches will be possible in this warned area. Let me go ahead and show you what radar is estimating in terms of rainfall totals thus far from these storms. So these areas shaded in green, that's going to be up to 1 inch. Areas in blue, that's 1 to 2 inches. Areas in purple, that is 2 to 3 inches, and then that red is over 3 inches of rain. So we can see radar's estimating up near 3 inches of rain from Leonardtown on up towards Hollywood. Up here, getting close to Town Creek, we're getting over 3 inches of rain that extends over here into Lusby with these 2-inch amounts across California, really following along 3 Notch Road here. This shows you where some of those heaviest rainfall amounts have been and will continue to be. And that flooding threat, I think, is going to continue to shift further to the south. The way these storms are moving, they're moving due east. So you've seen lots of rain down towards St. Inigo's throughout the afternoon. With these multiple rounds of thunderstorms, these thunderstorms back to the west, they're moving due east. So you're going to see yet another round of heavy rain. And if we put the lightning back on in our other warnings, lots of lightning. I mean, if we're just looking over here towards California, Lexington Park, we're talking near 1,000 strikes of lightning. And this continues in southern parts of Calvert County. This continues across parts like Cobb Island, down towards Oakley, on over towards Avenue, and then down here for the northern neck, several severe thunderstorm warnings. The good news is that behind this electric line of storms, we're looking pretty clear. There are additional areas of rain developing back to our west. Let's look at this area here near Warrenton. That will need to move through, but that likely will not be severe and will just bring us some rain showers. The worst of this weather, it's going to take another hour and a half or so to clear the bottom parts of our region. So I would expect these thunderstorms to continue to bring high impacts for you. And I would expect that flooding threat to kind of grow, especially for southern parts of St. Mary's County, southern parts of Calvert County here. Now, northern Calvert County, parts of Charles County, PG, Anne Arundel, you're not looking at much anymore. If you're up towards the beaches or Clinton or Annapolis, skies are beginning to clear out a little bit, and I do think you're pretty much done with the worst of the weather. You're no longer even under that severe thunderstorm watch. This leading area right down here that extends from Tappahannock on up towards Montrose, then on over towards Leonardtown, Lexington Park, Lusby, that's going to be the worst of the weather, and that's going to be where the severe weather threat will be focused through the rest of the evening as that continues south and east. So once we can get this through, you're going to be looking at improving conditions. We've seen that be the case on up towards Mechanicsville, where we saw that hefty rain. We saw those severe thunderstorm warnings in effect on up that way, but we are looking at conditions beginning to clear out. But that's the exact opposite is true down towards areas like Great Mills, down towards St. Mary City, where these thunderstorms are just now moving in. And I want to take a look and see what some of our, let me take you on over here to our Great Mills camera, you could just see this heavy rain. This to me looks like we're looking at definitely some ponding here, probably a little bit of flooding ongoing. This is 5 at 2:46 here. You could see those heavy rains and just that blinding rain. Again, this is going to be Great Mills, those flashes of lightning. This is a decent thunderstorm bringing some pretty high impacts. Looking up here towards the Leonardtown region, not looking too bad on over here. Taking a look at Chancellor's Run, and these cameras have been acting a little wonky throughout the afternoon with some of these power flashes here. Yeah, taking a look here, this is going to be, we're doing this today. So let me just come over here. One of these is bound to be correct. So that would be Leonardtown. That's one we just saw, 4:235. There we go. That's one. Let's take this full screen here for you. So this is going to be 4:235 here in California. You just see this heavy rain. You really can't even see too far off in the distance here because of that heavy rain. So this is going to be a thunderstorm you want to take seriously. Plenty of thunder, plenty of lightning, heavy rain with these thunderstorms. And we're going to continue to track them as they continue to move here to the east. So please stay safe. You can always get access to radar and Futurecast online at jbweather.net/radar. You can look at the 1 hour Futurecast, which takes storms as they are right now and plays them out over the next hour. And then you have the 48-hour Futurecast, which is run about 4 times a day, and then you can take a look at that as well. But stay safe out there. Stay tuned to JB Weather. I'll continue to have updates across our social media feeds, and any new warnings, alerts, or updates come through, I'll be back here with you live to continue to keep you updated. In the meantime, I'm Forecaster John Bordash. Thank you for joining me right now. Have a nice and safe one, and please keep it tuned here to JB Weather for the latest.
Check the forecast anytime online at jbweather.net.